we should try to gather a couple extra nickel. Like, I thought I had more. Maybe it's in a different locker somewhere else. But we might as well just go gather a few. Should be able to find it with our mineral detector. And who knows, maybe we'll find some afterburner upgrade pieces or horsepower for the sea truck. Something to make it better. We're gonna run into an underground mountain. Well, above ground mountain essentially. I think we'll circumvent it a little bit. Or not. A little course alteration. Yeah, this is one of those trips that's a little annoying that I have to take. I suppose with better planning, could have been avoided. But like I said, maybe we'll find some new stuff as well. How deep down does this part go? Oh, there's the jellyfish, or vent garden, I think it's called. See, I think we're in the general area. Doesn't exactly have to be the body cache. Just have to get deep enough, I think. What are you? Power transmitter. I think we have enough of those. Oh, can't even scan that one. Thermal plant fragment. Oh yeah, we've had plans for those things a long time ago. What area is this? Have we been here? We did stumble across something interesting. Booster tank.
New blueprint synthesized.
Oh. No, we don't. I had to look. It's like, no, we don't have PDA pause on. Accessibility, PDA pause. Now, what is the booster tank for? Booster tank. Use oxygen to give a speed boost. Ooh. Problem being it's a high capacity O2 tank. I mean, we can make it. How much oxygen does it have? If it's comparable to what we have equipped, it's not a bad thing.
There I was, 500 meters below sea level. Chunks of the sea base sank around me. One hand gripped the monster's scales. The other was clamped around the shard of metal I'd lodged into her eye socket. A reaper. Wounded, maybe, but still deadly. I'd already taken out one eye. I damn near carved out the other. We were headed for the void at the crater's edge. Blinded, she was spiraling deeper. I had a choice. Hold on, or let go. I clung for dear life as she took us deeper. I had 1 minute of air in the tank. Back then, I could go another 3 with what I had in my lungs. So I had 4 minutes to kill the Reaper, minus a few to get back to the surface. It ain't that I like killing folk. It's just sometimes what you need is on the inside of someone else's ribcage. I killed that beautiful, terrifying creature, and I made for the surface. When I caught my breath, I realized we'd come further than I'd thought. I was surrounded by watery void, just me and ocean. Nothing else.
Well, we did manage to find her log number 1 that I was curious about. Cool. Wonder if it's possible to find nickel around here. Also, is there anything else here? Like a jukebox disc hanging out? Let's put the mineral detector on. There you are. Put you in slot 2. Okay. Let's continue looking around here just a tiny bit more. Could be something hiding on the floor. Wouldn't mind finding another song. We don't necessarily need more titanium for the moment. Oh, I should have made beacons. That was on my list of things to do. Well, let's explore a little. This, if we could find the vent gardens again, we'd be fine. Like, it looks like she's powering up something around here. And maybe that was it. It doesn't seem to go much further than this. Maybe we could follow a chain of power transmitters, figure out where she's transmitting the power to. Finding more lithium, but I think we have enough lithium for a while. Power transmitter. Another power transmitter. It could also be why we couldn't scan the power transmitters, because they're in use. Not finding where the next one might have led to, though. Are these all thermal pieces? Thermal plant fragments. Thermal plant fragments. Yeah. So these are all the same thing. Now where, oh where? Oh, you see artificial lights. But I think our trail runs a little cold. I think this is an area we haven't seen before, at the very least. Oh. Maybe it all led right up here. Oh! Okay, so that's how she's powering this base. Oh, we found this again. Which isn't quite what we were looking for. Oh, I didn't even notice a spy pangolin bot here before. So yeah, she knew Sam. Oh, and a data bank entry thing. With water filtration suit. Reclaims moisture from the body and provides clean, drinkable water. It's actually probably more advantageous than some of the other stuff. Water filtration suit. The industry standard water filtration suit is designed to minimize water loss while exploring hostile environments. By filtering and recycling bodily fluids, reclaimed water is stored in containers for later consumption. Normal production rate is 2 bottles per day. Filters contaminants from no less than 4 different bodily excretions. Blood and sweat may be effectively processed. Upgrade to Mark II to make the most of tears. Onboard flavor neutralizer can be activated at startup. Flavor neutralizer not included on all models. The water filtration suit, because drinking reclaimed urine is better than death by dehydration. Yeah, also if that limits how much we use, that could be useful. That's one of our biggest drawbacks, is how much water we go through. Okay. Does this lead deeper down to the crystal stuff we've been checking out? Ah, it looks like it does. We should be able to find nickel down here, I would think. We have to be careful not to go too deep, though. Yeah, there's some kyanite. So that's been around longer than I realized. We'll get out, try to scan for nickel ore with our mineral detector. Oh, we're so slow, though. Let's grab a piece of lithium, just because. Yeah, it might be more advantageous just to try to spot it by eye in the sea track, because this is slow. What are you? Prawn suit torpedo arm fragment. We already have that. So maybe this is the actual natural entrance, and we just happen to find a different spot. Okay, here's what we do, because that's just too slow for me. Use this. Try to find some nickel ore. This way we can kind of keep a better eye on our crush depth of this thing. So I imagine we can get some nickel ore down here. If I'm wrong, this kind of sucks. But it's still new exploration. Finding lithium. Plenty of lithium. Oh, we also don't have an arm to pick stuff up anymore. So I have the torpedo arm equipped. That's probably too deep for this suit. But it might be where we find nickel. We just have to do it by hand. Ah, yeah, one of you guys. I think we actually need a torpedo bay for this. Which we don't have. Mission completed. Exit the vehicle and restock torpedo bay. That was kind of the whole point of this trip. Or not this trip, but of having the prawn suit. It's having a way to kind of protect yourself. even tell if I'm repairing this thing. Now we'll have to get out and repair it this way. But that also answers my question, probably about not swimming deeper. Or by hand. Open storage. Oh, prawn suit torpedo bay. I'm a dummy. Can hold up to 6 torpedoes. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, I still hate that the feather jumps don't work. You can really get some speed going in first Subnautica. We also don't currently have the grappling worm. Hi, Brady. Going for a little ride? Okay. This shouldn't go too deep. Not right here, at least. The odds of finding nickel right here. Apparently nothing. Is that a drill arm? Can I even tell from here? No. We can drill stuff, so if we find a nickel deposit... Man, this is a nice little way of testing how deep we're going. Okay, couldn't get our launch off in time. Oh, we did get them off. Just... Oh, did we use both of them? Crap. We might have used them on accident there. So this thing is quickly losing its effectiveness. I think we need a bunch more torpedoes. Yeah, we ended up using both of them. Somehow. Okay, let's just go for it. Are you nickel? No, only lithium. Maybe there's just no nickel around here. Nickel's a little hard to spot. But not that hard. Okay, I think that's getting deeper than our prawn suit can handle. So we might have to stick to the other plan of going to the body cache. I know there's nickel around. Like here, which seems mostly to be lithium and quartz, with the occasional kyanite. Let's drink of water. Oh, we don't have much water on us. I don't think I was planning for this trip to take this long. No, we're swimming way too slow for me to try that. I don't think these fins are working out. Seem a little stuck. Finish my scan. Shadow also first aid. Just to be on the safe side. Oh, we have one of these for a little bit of water and food. Research. Fauna. Leviathans. Shadow Leviathan. This is a massive 60-meter plus Leviathan that appears to be the odd convergence of several evolutionary offshoots. Shovel-like head, the streamlined head of the Shadow Leviathan, helps it slice through the water as it approaches its prey. Beneath its smooth skin is thick head plating that is used as a battering ram to ward off competing Shadow Leviathans during mating season. Segmented legs. The legs are covered in a thick segmented exoskeleton similar to an arthropod. The Leviathan's legs are used less for propulsion, which is left to its blade-like tail, and more for hunting prey. The thick legs fold open over captured fauna like a cage, while the strong exoskeleton protects the tissue beneath from damage as the Leviathan feeds. Bioluminescent digestive tract. The Shadow Leviathan's mouth leads directly to its digestive tract, which secretes highly acidic compound on the captured prey. This bioluminescent cavity attracts light-seeking phytoplankton, which in turn draw in larger fish. Assessment: extreme threat. Avoid at all costs. Roger that. Definitely makes sense. Hopefully he stays down there. Like, I would think that I could find Nickel here. Maybe if I could swim a little bit faster with the mineral detector out, could. Oh, that's right, I have to get in like this. Alright. Well, we found another way to get into here. So Marguerite's been hanging out in a pretty dangerous area. We already opened that. There could have been more to this area. But let's try to get to that body cache. Can we get to that from down here? So that would also be convenient. But I don't think we can. Nah, I don't think it links up here like that. Probably on the other side of an opening. We'll get out and then try to reassess the path we want to take. Because we're also kind of limited by food and water at the moment, can't spend too much time. Okay, body cache. We're headed in that general direction. That was a chamber near the end of a section. Let's try not to go too much higher. Oops. Didn't really mean to run into that. Let's try to get a better look. Try to find another section that descends similar to this. Oh. That thing was more solid than it looked. Doesn't look like it has anything on it. Okay. Body cache. Let's go this way a little bit more. Here we go. Now it's still going to be slow going and trying to scan for nickel, but maybe we can find it by eye. I technically only need one piece right now. Who knows how much we'll need in the future though. So try to pick up a couple pieces. I think it's mostly on walls and stuff. But there should have been some just playing on the floor. We could use some more magnetite over here. Might as well bring this out. Nickel ore. Oh, we were literally right next to some. Yeah, there were a few threats around. Nothing like a shadow leviathan, though. The good news is we can't necessarily get too far away from the sea track that we can't make it back in a timely fashion. We just can't make it very far at all. Chance of gold, don't care. Okay, let's see the piece. This might just be better. Maybe pop it out now. Yep, we are near one. There it is. We were near one, I think. Or was that left over from the last one we scanned? I think so. Not be able to find too much more. Oh, there's another one around here. Maybe higher up. There we go. Good enough for now. We need to get back to the vehicle so we don't die. There we are. Let's turn off, or not blueprints, but we can look at water filtration suit. Doesn't take much. Was it I don't think it was a two-piece suit. No. Beacon manager. We want to turn off. Why do those keep showing up as new? Architect body cache. And that shows up as new too. But we've found it all. Who knows? Okay. Now we just need to find our way back out of here. Resupply, but mostly just make the stuff that we needed the nickel for. And we have use for all this magnetite we've been picking up. Turns out we need a lot of torpedoes. How did I get out of here? I think I struggled with this last time too. This little cavern. It's easy to get lost in. Exits. on the right track previously. No, let's just take... Not great at navigating, apparently. Especially because this thing seems to spend more time sideways than it does pointing straight ahead. Okay. I think this is not leading higher up. Did we just find like a dead-end chamber somehow? That can't be right. Okay, I'm doing circles around this pillar. It's not doing things. Okay, let's go this way. And probably this way. Go deeper before we go higher up, do we? Once again, if I had a beacon, I would probably place one for entrance to this place. Okay. Maybe some of this stuff here is edible for water. I don't know what that word would be. This is what I was looking for. Maybe. I'd say probably not now. In fact, I got myself a little turned around. Oh, goodness. Okay, that's where we're coming from. What direction am I even facing? There we go. I feel like we just did a giant circle. How on earth am I going to deal with this? Like, I'm not even necessarily seeing fish that I can thermal blade for like 10. There we go. Found it. Ha. Place is dangerous. Luckily, our mobility should allow us to return to the outpost fairly quickly. Oops. Oh boy. Might have to pop a few waters and foods and such into the prawn suit, since that's kind of our only storage for the moment. Minus what we carry on us. Definitely need to make some more torpedoes. I don't know how well it worked. Probably should have test fired a few torpedoes to see how it works. That would have been a smart move. Is this thing really not as fast as I thought it was? That number's just not going down very quickly. It's definitely not like we're sitting at low power or anything. scan the seafloor, but I think we've seen enough of the seafloor around this area to know that there's not much to see around here. Like, have we seen everything? Probably not. But I think we've seen enough to know what kind of fragments we find around here. Sorry, all you fishies. Alright, swinging you around. And back in for a little bit of repair, recharge.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And we'll have a little pop out. Go get some of our water. Oh yeah, we can't go in that way anymore. For some reason. Okay, we want water here. We don't have much hanging out. And we don't have any beacons left in here either. That's fine. We do need a piece of kyanite. Let's grab some food. Don't need that much food, but cooked food, symbiotes because they're grosser. And let's go with the spinnerfish because they're weird. And we cooked one more. Let's go with the hoopfish. For no special reason. Okay. Now we need access to your stuff. Upgrades. Pull out your depth module. I think that's a modification station thing. Yep. Can unpin you. Probably don't have enough space for most of that, but let's go ahead and pull out 4 ion cubes. One, two, three, 4. Not. Yeah, it is projects. It's the alien stuff we don't want. 1, 2, 3. And then, where did I move all our silver? No, I picked some silver up when we were at Kappa earlier. Did I pick up enough silver? That's the question. Let's pop. Let's actually go to the titanium locker. Just pop these in. to make a little bit of room. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make some ion batteries. I don't know if we have any silicone rubber around. I also have a lot of stuff we still need to plant eventually. I'd say probably no for the silicone rubber. Unless we put it somewhere weird. Or if it's in... Could be hanging out in the sea truck. If not, it's not too hard to get. Nope, I'm going to say we don't have any. In fact, I think we'll get 2 of them just from one cluster, so this is probably the faster way even if we did have any, rather than to search all our lockers. And we can make some power cells for the prawn suit, so he can be active longer. Here we go. Oh, we have to make the rubber first. I'm a dummy. Let's unpin the batteries. And we'll unpin you. Okay, so what all else do we need? Benzene. What did benzene require? Two flowering spore and ribbon plants. I think we actually still have ribbon plants. We do. And then all those flowering spores ended up in random lockers. I think. Here we go. Thought we had more than that. Come over here and make a benzene. We need 2 silver. We still have 2 silver? Yes, we do. We need a copper wire. I think we still had a few of those floating around. Maybe not. We need more table coral. And we might not have any more copper wire floating around. Okay, let's go find, I think it's 5 pieces of table coral, or 3 pieces of table coral. Once we get to the right depth, they're not too hard to find. Typically, nowhere near as easy as they were in the first Subnautica. This stuff is everywhere. Okay, this is around the depth we want to be at. think this is the way we always come down. And as a result, probably depleted most of it around here. So why was my flashlight off? Guess we can try looking a little bit deeper. Okay, I think we're getting into spots maybe a little too deep for table coral. Here's some. Oh, gonna have to get like right up on it. If we weren't quite so slow, I'd just mineral detector it. Honestly, we need to go back to Recyclotron to get rid of these fins. A couple more pieces of table coral make me a bit happy, but we have more than we need. Yeah, we've been through here. Okay. I think we're headed back to Outpost. Finding any more table coral. Hello, sea monkey. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure this is a little too high up for table coral. Some more bladderfish, make some more water. Now I know we have more water somewhere. We have a lot of the big ones that I hadn't made yet. That and if I can combine some of the salt that we picked up somewhere with all the frost vases, we do have an abundance of water available. But for now I don't have that stuff set up.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so let's make a wiring kit. Copper wire. Computer chip. Advanced wiring kit. Let's go pick up some titanium and lithium. That should be good enough. Another magnetite. I think there's some floating around. Maybe not. Ah, we had a regular wiring kit in one of those. Well, I should say I know there's more magnetite floating around. It's just a matter of where. That'll work. We're out of inventory. Yeah, I think that's actually down in the moon pool. Prawn suit grappling arm. Which means we can unpin that. Let's grab the one more copper we need. Resources, copper wire, into a computer chip. And go for another little swim. Propulsion cannon. Probably is not going to be enough to take down a leviathan. But I feel like it's something we probably want. Oh. We actually want to go this way where he's hanging out. Hi, buddy. Okay. Let's change out your power cells. Which they don't recharge here. It's kind of lame. Now you got the big boys. Let's put your new arms away. Let's drink this water. Nope. Nah, we might as well put you in there. Why not? Actually, we can just come in through here. What am I stuck on? Okay, let's create some water. Let's also cook one piece of food. It's really all we have food room for. Drink one of these. Blueprints. We want to get rid of. Should have done it while we were there. But the other arm. There it is. Let's gather up any loose magnetite that's around. I know most of it's at 5 base, which is kind of a pain in the butt. So we'd have to bring it back here because we don't have a moon pool at Phi. There's one. And please don't tell me that's all we have here. Headlamp, just to make this a little easier. No magnetites. Alright, we might have to make that trip anyway. Pop the rebreather back on. Oh, I need to grab a titanium. I can probably find that pretty easily around here. I say without being able to find any kind of node anywhere. Yep, at this point it would have been faster just to turn around. That's the way it typically works. See a lot of rocks, but no nodes. that? And have we been there before? Yeah, there's crates that are open. So that's not anything new. Want to give me a titanium, friend? I'm hurting here. Oh. Well, thank you. Yeah, thanks for the copper. Good boy. Here we go. All of that just to avoid... where's it at? Oh wow, we went way out of the way. But yeah, that was just so I could go straight into the moon pool. Which obviously we did not do. Like, and literally any kind of deposit would have worked. They all have a chance of giving me titanium. I just can't find anything. Salt and quartz. That was about it. Trying to enter the prawn. Trying to put some torpedoes away. Oh goodness. Okay, let's go ahead and also think that's good. That's good. Deployables. Let's make some beacons. Just because it seems like whenever I want one, I don't have one. Storage. Thought I had another copper on me. I didn't. That's fine. Yep, that'll work for the moment. Let's also put some stuff that I'm probably not going to need for a while away. Like that titanium, this nickel, that gold, these power cells, a couple fish, table coral sample. Yeah, it looks pretty emptied out. Let's get back on you temporarily so that I can enter the prawn. So now I can get out of the prawn, utilize the torpedo bay, and give you your depth module, which that we should have been able to do. Also, is this thing sliding away? Crush depth now 1100 meters. No, it wasn't sliding. And enter sea track. Okay. Wanted to go in here. Let's head over to Phi, grab magnetite for torpedoes, as well as frost face plants for a bunch of water. Actually, crap. For that we also need snow, which is all over at Phi. So we gotta bring the salt from here over to there. Yeah, sometimes having multiple bases is a pain. Should have just stuck with one.